Testing 1, 2, 3. All right. Great, brilliant. All right, welcome to the F1 22 social race in Baku. We have 20 players ready to be lined up on the grid, and hopefully we'll be having a great race here today. Here we have currently people just how do I I'm already new to this, lads. Sorry if I'm a little bit stuttery. You know what, just a little nervous because I want to see some great races here tonight. At the moment we're seeing qualifying. So right now, the ones to watch, as I've known of, Zexify, who is currently in second place on the starting grid. But yeah, let's hope that a lot of people not crash out, because if not of you guys know, I was in the qualifying race in the previous one, which did not go too well for me, but it's unfortunate, but that's how it is. So currently we have one that is out of the qualifying. It appears that he had a bit of a big crash. Luckily no one else was able to crash out. Yeah. As I've heard, when I saw what happened last time in the race, we had a new racer, Martin Hates TTVs. He actually did very, very well in that race. Like for his first race, top 3. I was quite impressed by watching him. Him in the McLaren, he is currently just standing by for some reason. Maybe because he's just letting people through. Yep, I was correct. Yeah. Only 2 minutes left of qualifying, and let's hope a lot of people will be racing. And already less than 1 minute left on the qualifying. Rushy Biffin 21. Sorry if I haven't got your name correct. With a 39.8, with a great lap with the Mercedes. Zectify is just very close with the same time, with just a 0.6, a 0.06 just behind him. But this was going to be a very, very close race. The Doctor _ V1 in third, Joel JE _ 7 in fourth, Fake K and Nutson. Sorry if I got the name wrong. And we've got some people actually going up the grid. Okay, fair enough. This is going to be very interesting. Nico Zed, I can't even. Nico Zora 59 was the one that crashed out, and we got some players now crossing the checkered flag for the end of the qualifying. Let's hope that this race will be a good one. See you before lights out. Welcome viewers back again to the F1 22 social race in Baku. As of standing right now, Zexify has now redeemed himself with a 39.5, which is very, very impressive. This is going to be a very tight race as Russell Biffen only got a 0.3 just behind Zexify. So those two will be fighting out in this race. But the one to watch for me, Martin hates TTVs, and definitely Zexify. The ones in McLaren, they've definitely got a good squad, and I hope that they actually give us a show to shout about. I hope that they have a good race, clean racing, as we all love to see. Zexify in first, Russell Biffen in second, the Doctor in third, Joel JE_7 in fourth, Fake Nutson in fifth, Jay Evans in sixth, Killer Do Wattib in seventh, FRV Ricky in eighth, Pusher_Dino in ninth. We got UTO, I don't even know that name, sorry if I can't get your names right, in 10th, My Less M_ in 11th, Billy Miss You 31 in 12th, and I cannot get everything in time. All right, let's hope this race is a good one. I can't wait to see a lot of people to race. I myself find this track quite amusing, and oh hello, and it's going to be a wet one tonight, so this is going to be very, very risky for the people that are driving tonight. Hopefully there won't be as many crashes, hopefully that everyone is calm and composed, hopefully they can brake in time, otherwise, because that is going to be a very slippery road tonight. Alright, everyone is at the grids ready to go off. And it's lights out and away we go! Zexify is still holding pole position. What a great turn. Not a great turn, but let's hopefully see a lot of people racing. Russell just behind Zexify. Zexify pulls away. And oh my god, oh, there seems to have been a crash. There seems to have been a little bit of a crash just at turn 2. Oh, hello. This is going to be a very interesting race in the wet. Hopefully that no one else can crash. Alright, and we're on turn 3. Alright. Not too bad. Not too bad. We've got Martin Martin HTTV is currently in 15th place. That's a bit of a drop from his last qualifying race on the podium, the last race. Let's hope that he can pull that back. The Doctor V1 in 16th. Hopefully that no one else crashes in this tight corner. Hopefully not. Oh, there has been a little bit of a little collision. Oh, Marta's 222 managed to recover from his crash. Hopefully he's all right. And oh my days, Zexify pulling away from that Mercedes and Russell Biffin 21. What a sight to see with all these people racing just to get that first place. Okay, and Zexify with a 159. Hopefully that will change with his time. Due to these weather conditions, it will be a tough one for them tonight with only 26 laps. 24 remain. And oh, we got a DNF, but Tara Teddy 26 has just crashed out. Oh, what an unfortunate thing for him in the Alfa Romeo. It's very, very unfortunate. And we got Martas 20 can't speak. 222 in the pits, hopefully to try and change his wing due to that collision, maybe even his tires. Yes, and he is indeed changing his tires and his wheels. Sorry, wheels, what? And his wing. So hopefully he can pull this one back. We currently have Martin HTTVs. Oh, and he's crashed into the wall. He's now lost his wing, unfortunately. Hopefully he can pull this back. Currently in 17th. He just lost his wing right there. Oh, it's a big unfortunate for him. Hopefully he can pull this one back. Otherwise, these weather conditions could have a little big of a heavy toll on him. With no wing, he would indeed have some understeer. And he has spun out! This is not a great race for him. Hopefully he can indeed pull this one back. But oh, and another one as DNF. Killer Jew what IB or whatever has just crashed out. We got 2 people of DNF. This is a very, very tough race so far. We have Zexify still in first place with Russell Biffin just behind him by 3 seconds. Top 3 is looking very, very interesting here. Jotto JE is just in the Red Bull, just sniffing out Russell just right behind him by 2 seconds. Hopefully this top 3 would be a very interesting one. We have definitely seen many crashes already this race. Already 2 people have DNF. Jay Evans currently in 13th place, looking clean. Oh, and he is going into the pits. What timing? Alright, hopefully he will be good in race. I think most of these people will definitely be losing their wings, including Karl JE -K, or however you say it. Also known as Beth Blick, as we have known him as. He has now lost his wing as his Alfa Romeo teammate has now gone out the race. Hopefully he can pull this one back with no wing. Currently, intermediates, not too bad as I would say in this race. Hopefully it will be drying up soon enough. If not, then this will be a very tragic race for some people who have some damage. Currently in 11th, hopefully he will pull this one back. Haram Ali 30 currently trying to hold his 10th position in qualifying. And oh no! We got another DNF. It's such an unfortunate, after just going off on the commentation. He just crashed out. Beth Blick as Cara L Carrots, JEK, he just crashed out. There will be no Alfa Romeo in this race anymore. It is a very big shame. It is a very, very unfortunate race for the Alfa Romeo team and for the whole drivers along with it. It is very unfortunate. He did have indeed have a broken wing, which did cause him to maybe understeer and spin out. Zexify and Russell are still fighting it out at the front, and we still have Martin HTTVs maybe getting lapped by his own teammate here. He is not having a great race after his qualifying race yesterday. It is not looking good. He needs to let his teammate through, otherwise this will not be a very clean race as we've foreseen. We got Andrei Agos underscore in currently 8th position in the Ferrari. That was a very clean turn by him. Hopefully he is got a good race ahead of him. Hope this. Oh, he nearly had a bit of a slide there due to the wet conditions. It is a very, very unfortunate race for the Alfa Romeo team and Killer due what if currently Martin HGVs holds last place. Hopefully he can pull this one back, otherwise he will not have a good race. And he just spun out and hit his wing. It's very unfortunate for him. He spun out again. It's very, very unfortunate. He just spun out again. He's trying to turn around. Hopefully he is not out of this race. Hopefully he can still keep driving, unless he will have to pit. He will definitely have to pit to get that wing fixed with any other damage as well. He is struggling with his turning ability, and he is surprisingly still not out after that very heavy hit against that wall. Let's hope that let's hope he can get back into this race. We currently have and Matas 222 just had a little bit of a mare, also losing his wing. Hopefully, as we have seen here in this race in Baku is getting quite intense due to the weather conditions. Hopefully some people can control it, and hopefully they can have enough grip, otherwise they will have to definitely change their tires and be sure to... and it's a very unfortunate race. We've just seen that Martin HTTVs has just had a heavy crash. It is very, very unfortunate for him in the McLaren team, with Zexify trying to see if he can win it for the team. It is very unfortunate for Martin to crash out in DNF. And we've just seen another crash by Mattis 222. He just lost his wheel and hit into that final sector. Oh, wait, I don't know if it was the final sector, but it was very unfortunate for him on lap 4 on crashing out. We have 5 people who have just crashed out. This is very, very unfortunate scenes in Baku right now. I will be very surprised if there will be no safety car here. And there is a safety car. That is very good scenes. Just to make sure everyone is safe. Hopefully that let's hope that everyone that is just DNF. Let's just have a little thought for them. Martin with his great showcase in the qualifying last night in top 3. It was a remarkable race for him in the Haas, or however you pronounce the name. I am not very good with names, unfortunately. But yeah, we've seen 2 major people just crashed out on the race, with Teddy out, Carol JEK also out the Alfa Romeo, and Martin HTVs unfortunately having to... And we got another DNF! Oh, it's from the Ferrari this time! We got fake Knutson just with a heavy crash with the Ferrari. Let's hope that there isn't any more crashes after this. We have seen FRL Rick just about to come out the pits, just with a new fresh set of tires, and we've got another DNF. Oh, this is a very incredible scenes. Seeing so many people crashing out. Oh, fake Knutson and Brancar 999 crashing out in this race. It is very, very sad scenes to see them all crash out. Maybe these wet conditions have been a big toll on these races. It's very, very sad scenes to see them go, but we keep moving. We got 15. Wait, no, we have now lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 races in this Baku Grand Prix. It is very, very unfortunate scenes. We've got 13 races left. Let's hope that Zaxify, Russell Biffin, and Joel J JE _7 can keep their top 3. Hopefully it won't be too much heavy toll on them due to these weather conditions, otherwise they will have a very big mare. We've got Pusher Dino currently in 4th with the Red Bull. This is his I am also taking it over from his commentating role from last night. Hopefully he will be holding his 4th position for the rest of the race. He is looking quite good right now. Hopefully he won't crash out just like the rest of everyone else. Hopefully, just hope that everyone will just not crash out. I was a big shame to see Martin HTTVs to go out. It was a very, very big shame, as this is his 2nd race of his career in this Grand Prix. It is very sad after his top 3 masterclass or masterclass, as some people would say it. Zaxify now currently in 8th. I believe that he just pitted, maybe. We are now currently waiting up on Nico Zora 59 to catch up the rest. There might be one that is currently in last place. Yeah. He is trying his very hardest to catch up with the rest of the queue. The safety car has definitely been a big part of this race. Hopefully that everyone will not crash this time. Hopefully. We had a Util Toll TA nearly had a bit of a spin after the tight turn there. I saw his wing just had a bit of a twitch in the Haas. Hopefully he's all right. He can stabilize. He stabilized his car. Let's see what the rest of the race has for us. We have Nico Zora slightly catching up the group. He just went past the whole queue there. Zaxify currently in 8th. He is definitely the one to watch. Hopefully he is doing all right. Hopefully he will hold his P8 position until he can definitely up the ranks. We got the Doctor V1 in 7th. My lesson 24. Sorry if I cannot pronounce your name correctly. Currently in 6th. And Dry goes _ currently in 5th. Billy Miss You 31 currently in 4th. in the Aston Martin. And we've got Pusho Dino, Russell Biffin, and Jolt JE_7. This is very interesting as we got 2 Red Bulls currently in the top 3 right now. Hopefully, Zaxify can indeed pull this one back for the McLaren team after his teammate Martin H2TVs crashed out earlier on in the race. Currently in lap 8, still in the safety car. Hopefully, the safety car will be going after this lap if Nico Zora 59 can catch up. Hopefully, the rest of these races, hopefully they can have a clean one. Hopefully, the racing conditions does not pay once again a heavy toll on them. Everyone's going left and right on the track just to warm up those tires, to see if they can get a little bit more grip on their tires, and just to warm them up a little bit more, and hopefully nobody crashes at this very tight corner, which I myself do not like that corner. Otherwise, if you once you go at a very high speed there, you're pretty much done for, and you've basically finished your race. Hopefully this Nico Zora can catch up as he... Yeah, there we go. We've got the safety car currently leaving in this lap. If Nico Zora can catch up, he only has 21 seconds behind the rest of the pack. Hopefully he can change that and turn that time around. We've got Jolt JE slowing down just for Nico Zora to catch up with the pack. I personally find that very good sportsmanship if that's the case of him. And yeah, there he is right behind the pack, and away we go again. Here we go. Let's hope that this race will show us even more good sportsmanship. I find that very good sportsmanship by Jolt JE for holding up the race just to let one. And oh, what? That was a very wide turn by Russell Biffin. Hopefully he can pull that one back, and he's currently in 4th. Billy Mishu and Russell currently fighting for 3rd right now. We've got people going up the ranks, going down. We got Andriagos going down into 13th. Nico Zora finding his way into 12th after his huge mare at the back after the safety car. We got Zaxify currently in 6th place, going up 2 positions since last time I saw him. We got FRV Rick currently going up the table in 8th. We got Haran Ali 30 currently in 10th place. Hopefully he can hold that position. A lot of racers here are currently trying to hold their positions here. We got Jolt JE_7 and Dino as the Red Bull teams, both in P1 and P2. Hopefully Dino can push his way into 1st with his teammate in front of him. We got Billy Mishu currently in 3rd place, 2 seconds behind 2nd. We got Russell Biffin just behind Billy. Zaxify is still trying to find his way into 5th place, just behind the Dr. B1. Hopefully he can pass him cleanly. Otherwise, this rain conditions can ruin his race for good if he does go onto the throttle too much. He's trying to get his DRS. Hopefully he can... Oh, and we got a DNF again! FR Rick with a heavy crash near the straight at the final straight. He just saw there, he literally lost his left wheel. Most likely he spun out just when I left him. He just crashed. It is a very unfortunate loss for the Haas team. Hopefully his teammates can indeed help him staying into P10, into P7. This top 10 is going to be very interesting due to the major racers losing out on big spots here. And we've got Jolt JE currently in 12th place. He just went from first to last, basically. I believe he must have gone into the pits to change his tires or wing. Hopefully, he can pull this one back. We're in lap 10. Hopefully, the rest of the 16 laps will be enough for him to catch up the pack and get him into first place. And before the race, we saw people were hyping up Dino at the start of the race, and he himself said that, oh, I don't think I'll be able to get first place like he hopes to. And look at him right now. He is now just 1.5 seconds ahead of Billy Mishu 31 in first place. Hopefully he can hold that position ahead of the whole pack. We got Russell Biffin still in third place. The Doctor in fourth. Zaxify just under or just about half a second behind the Doctor V1 himself. Hopefully he can overtake him with a little wall tap there by Zaxify. Hopefully he can pull this one back. We got my lesson 24 in the Haas team. Actually, no, that's the wrong one. That he's currently in Mercedes. Sorry for the input there. He's not doing so bad in this race. Currently in 6th place. Maybe because the majority of the races have indeed crashed out, which is very unfortunate. But with the rest of these 12 races, they are doing very, very fine. They have found their way into lap 11. Hopefully that they can indeed show us some more courage, and hopefully they can bring more entertainment into this race here before our eyes. We've got Jolt JE_7 still trying to catch up the pack. Hopefully he can just pass Nico Zora 59. Only 8 seconds behind him. Hopefully he can pull those 8 seconds back and pass him at the very right second. We still got Pusher Dino 1420 still currently in first place, which I am very impressed about, showing his very great power and driving. Very skilled after that corner just there. Billy Mishu still in second. This top 3 is looking very interesting. We got Zaxify, who managed to get into 5th place. He is just behind Dr. V1. Can he pull this one back, Zaxify? Let's hope he can. I really do hope that Martin HTTVs is alright. Hopefully in that race, this race was just a fluke for him. He oh, okay, and we got both Zaxify and the Doctor going into the pits. Let's see if this strategy will help both those teams. Hopefully we got them going down the ranks. Hopefully the rest of the 14 laps that will be ahead of them can be enough for them. And that was a very, very quick stop by Zaxify, currently going past the Dr. V1. Hopefully he can indeed pass Billy Mishu, currently in 5th place. Jay Evans in 4th place. This is very, very interesting. We got Haram Ali currently in 3rd place. This top 3 is now changed due to the Doctor and Zaxify going into the pits. We got Dino still holding his 1st place position, just behind the safety car, which I'm very surprised about. I don't know what exactly happened. I have any misinformation on what happened. Hopefully whatever crash happened, hopefully they are alright. Hopefully they're not doing too bad. I believe it will be the Ferrari that is currently in last. He may have had a bit of a crash which caused the safety car. This is the 2nd safety car of the race, and hopefully there will be no more major crashes and no more people DNFing. Alright, we've got the rest of the pack trying to catch up with the safety car. We've got Nico Zora 59 and Andrei goes. And Miles okay. Milesum 24 still trying to catch up the pack along with Nico Zora and Andrei in the Ferrari. Hopefully the safety car, after they manage to catch up, hopefully the safety car will be in this lap, and hopefully lap 12 will just be enough for them to catch up. Alright, we are now currently in lap 13. We have now got Nico Zora and Andrei goes underscore in 12th and 11th. Hopefully it wasn't a very severe crash. By the looks of things, if I can indeed get the right information, he may have lost his wing. That's probably why there was indeed a safety car, unless there was a big stop there. Yep. No, never mind. It was the lighting that deceived my eyes. He still has his wing indeed. Maybe he went into the pits, maybe. Or maybe someone else was able to crash out. Right, and we still got Haram Ali 30 in third place. This is very interesting due to some major players going out of this race with this weather conditions. It's always the weather for me that causes some major damages to these fantastic F1 cars. Hopefully that... Oh, and okay, we got Zaxify going down the ranks. What has happened? Oh, and he just lost his wing. Currently in 11th place. This is not looking good for him, and his McLaren teammate Martin HCTVs. This is actually a huge problem for his McLaren team. This is not looking good after his after he just lost his wing. Hopefully he can pull this one back after he changes his wing. This has been indeed a very interesting race due to so many people crashing out, losing their wings, and even like DNFing, as we saw that 7 players have now gone out of this race due to the weather conditions, spinning out so many times due to maybe even overheated wheels. And it looks like the safety car will be in this lap, and 5-second penalty for a severe collision. Angos and Andriagos just had a bit of a severe collision with Zaxify. Zaxify currently going into the pits, changes the wing. Hopefully he can indeed pull this one back in lap 14. And with a 5-second penalty, this is not going to be looking good for Andriagos. Hopefully he will hold his position in 10th place. He needs to make sure that he is 10. He is at least 5 seconds more ahead of Nico Zora in the Williams. We currently have in the top 3 Dino still holding his position in P1 with the Red Bull. Hopefully he can indeed show his worth in this race. That was a very good turn by him. Can he go past this tight turn with ease? And he can, with not even a single scratch on his car, which is very impressive. Russell Biffen currently in 2nd place, and okay, and now there's a yellow flag in sector. Never mind there. Oh wait, there may have been a little bit of a incident I have not seen. Never mind, don't worry, I have some misinformation. We've still got Zaxify in last place in 12th in this race, currently 19 seconds behind the rest of them. This is not looking good for him right now after his fastest lap in the qualifying. Hopefully he can pull this one back. If so, I'd be greatly impressed. He's already pulled back a few seconds. He's already pulled back 3 seconds already. And we've got another safety car is about to come out. Oh, we got a crash currently by I think it was Jay Evans, if I'm not mistaken, that crashed out. And it is. He currently has no wing. He just on the same sector where FRV Rick or Ricky crashed out. Okay, and now they're all getting into the pits. This could be a chance for Zaxify to try and get into some more major positions. There he goes. He is currently in 9th place. He managed to pull back that after with so many of the racers going into the pits. Hopefully, Andrei Agos, Jay Evans, and my lesson 24 can see if they can try and get better. He just had a bit of a stop-start there, seeing. I don't know why my lesson 24 just stopped there. Maybe he thought the safety car was there so he could drive by it. Never mind, don't worry. It has to be the pole position to catch up with the safety car. This is our 3rd safety car of the race. This is getting very intense due to so many races crashing out. It shocked me, and you can tell by my voice. And we've got a drive-through penalty by Jay Evans, in the speeding, with speeding under the safety car. That is not looking good for him at all. Alright, let's hope that this safety car can indeed. And we got a new player in the top 4. We got UT Tiltol TA. Sorry if I cannot pronounce your name correctly. Currently in 4th place. Haran Ali 30 currently in 5th place. Hopefully he's having a very clean race here. Me personally on Karalt JEK, me personally, he was one of the cleanest races I ever saw. Like, he showed a lot of very good sportsmanship, letting players that are faster than him go past him, and yeah, let's hope that in the next race, he will hopefully redeem himself. And we've got a J, and I've just seen now Jay Evans is now DNF. That means that's 8 players. Oh no, I think 8 players currently crashing out. No, never mind. It is 9. My maps is completely off. Unless someone else DNF, I do not know about. But yeah, we got Jay Evans currently unfortunately DNFing in the Williams. We got a whole team. We got 3 teams with a DNF for all that. We've got Haas, we've got the Williams, we've got the Alfa Romeo, we've got one of the Ferraris currently out, one of the McLarens. It is just not looking good for most of those teams. Hopefully Zexify, currently in 9th place, will show his worth in the coming up lap 17. We still surprisingly got Dino in 1st place behind the safety car, holding his position. Otherwise, if you do pass the any player, you will get a penalty, or maybe even a possible disqualification if you're not careful enough. And we've got one of the Haas players Util Toll TA current ITA or whatever, just changing his wing and his tires, which has now brought him down to 10th or to 11th place, with Andriagos passing him during he was in pits. Hopefully most of these players can indeed show some speed and some good quality F1 right here. We are currently now in lap 17, with only 9 laps remaining. Hopefully this will help most racers. Me personally, I'm surprised Zaxify is in 8th place. I'm very happy that he is not crashed out, otherwise he and his teammate would have had a huge mare. It is very unfortunate for them to probably be practicing on dry grounds and for them to be suddenly on wet racing ground. We've got Billy Mishy currently in 7th. The Doctor now slightly going down the ranks. He is now he may have had a little bit of a crash, we don't know. Currently in 7th, Billy Mishu, maybe someone did indeed pass them and they had to go back to position. The Doctor currently in 6th. Jolt, JE_7 now in 5th behind Nico Zora, which is very surprising. He is currently in 4th place behind Haran and the Ali 30 in 3rd place. Alright, and this is going to be very, after this lap is going to be all lights out again. It's going to be restarting as the safety car is now going back into the pits after this lap. Never mind, it is this lap, sorry. Alright, and away we go. The safety car is now back in the pits and the race has now resumed. We got Dino still holding his pole position in Red Bull. Hopefully he can indeed hold that position, with most of the races having very interesting races. We've got Russell Biffen in 2nd in the Mercedes. We've got Zaxify and Billy Mishu still fighting for 7th. Zaxify up in the ranks. He's just gone up from 8th to 6th. This is going very intense right now in lap 18. We got Nick. He's now trying to see if he can pass Nico Zora, and he has successfully. That was a very clean overtake by Zaxify there in the McLaren. We got Jolt. He is now currently in 5th place. Zaxify. Let's see if he can get into 4th and even possibly a 1st place. We've got Doctor and Nico Zora fighting for 6th. Nico Zora went from 6th to 7th. He is not having a very great race here. Hopefully, at least he is not crashed out, which is a very good thing to happen. Billy Mishu currently in 8th. In 9th, Andriagos in 9th. And like I said before, I'm apologizing for any misusing your name by accident. I'm not great with these kind of names, but like I said, in Haas 10th ITA, I'll probably say your name as that. And my lesson 24 in 11th, still catching up the pack. This racing line. Oh, and Zaxify has now successfully passed Jolt JE_7, win the McLaren. Hopefully Zaxify can indeed try and get a podium here, just behind Haran Ali 30. And he is still on this side of him, trying to go from the outside, trying to cut onto the inside, and he has successfully managed to get into the podium position. Hopefully he can hold that position. Zaxify is really showing how much he is worth here right now in this race. I am very impressed with him from going from the lowest to the highest tops of the grid right now. We've got still, indeed, we've got Dino or Dino. I don't know how to say it. I'll probably say Dino because why not? Russell Biffen still in second with only more than half, 1 second and a half, just behind, Dino or Dino. And we got a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings by Melessem. And we got ICA in 9th with a penalty. That is not going to be great for them. Otherwise, they will be receiving heavy tolls upon them. Melessem nearly tried to get past ICA there in the house. It's not looking good as he did try to overtake on a very dangerous section there. Billy Michu up in the ranks, and we've got Nico Zora hitting the wall there. He might have had a bit of damage there. We do not know just yet. Nico Zora still up in the ranks. Hopefully to... Oh, never mind. Nico Zora and... Oh, and we got... Andriagos. I keep messing up this name. He has now had a bit of a mare. He went down 2 positions with Melessem and ITA. And we got out, and he has crashed out. That is the 10th player to go out in this race just before lap 20, maybe even lap 19 if possible. This is not looking. Yeah, it is currently in lap 20, just before lap 20. It is very, very disappointing for the rest of the Ferrari team to go out like this. We got the Aston Martin. We got a Haas, Mercedes, Williams. We've got one of the McLarens still left in the race. And we've got the Red Bull, of course. Hopefully, this will be... Hopefully, no one else crashes. This is really getting intense here, everybody. Considering that 10 major people on this race have gone out. It is a very, very sad day to see them go out the race. Still in lap 20. Hopefully, we got Dino still holding his pole position, which I am very impressed about. With Russell still just a second and a half behind him. With Zexify still like right behind Russell Biffen right there. Only less than half a second. Only a 0.4 or 0.3 seconds behind. Even half a second, but he is getting his DRS. And he is still going to try and use that ERS to try and catch up with him, no matter what the cost is. We currently got the Doctor V1 in last place, only 12 seconds behind the rest of the pack. Zexify with another fastest lap to a 1:53. And then we got another DNF. We have another crash. It is by Melessem 24 in the Mercedes. It is such a big shame for only 11 people to go out in this race. It is such a big shame to see them go. We've got Dr. V1 with another fastest lap with 1:53.8 seconds. Let's see if Zexify or even... Oh, and we have now got Russell Biffen passing Dino into the first place position. We got Zexify and Dino fighting for second place right now. Zexify is currently in second place, just trying to sniff out that first place just behind Russell in the Mercedes. Hopefully he can pull away from him on the straights. Currently just behind him, making sure that he doesn't hit into the back of him, or hopefully he does not brake check him. Currently in lap 21. This is getting very intense. We have now lost 11 players. Only 9 remain in this race. With the Dr. V1. Oh, and Zexify nearly hit into the wall there. Unless it was slight lag that was some slight delay. Dr. V1 only 7 seconds behind the pack. Now 6 seconds. Oh, never mind. It's probably 6 seconds behind Nico Zora. And Nico Zora 59 is not having a great race, but at least he himself. Oh, and he has hit the wall there. He might have had a bit of damage done to his wing. Hopefully that is not the case for him. Maybe he does need to go into the pits to change his wing. That might give him a chance when Dr. V1 to pass him to get into 8th position. The top 3 right now, Russell Biffin still holding his position in first place in lap 22. Zaxify still trying to sniff out that first place just behind Russell. We've got Dino now falling behind 1.5 seconds. Dr. V1 with another fastest lap, 153.4 seconds. Very impressive. Zaxify might not be able to be focusing on the fastest lap, and he is there. He is now going to try and overtake Russell, and it was a very Russell just took out Zaxify. This is not looking good for him right now. Russell Biffin in the Mercedes. That was a little bit of unfortunate play there. Maybe Zaxify was not expecting that and actually caught him on that turn. He has now lost his wing, which may cost him the race with only 4 laps remaining, maybe even 5. But we've got Zaxify currently in 5th right now. This is not looking good for him in the Mercedes team. At least he has not fully crashed out. I hope he and his McLaren team will be proud that he is still in the race. Nick Azora now only falling behind by 22 seconds behind the Dr. V1 in Aston Martin. Nick Azora in the Williams, which is unfortunate for him to see him fall behind so much. But at least he is still in the race, which I am pretty happy about. As long as you still keep racing, you've still got a chance to improve. The Dr. V1 still in 8th place in the Aston Martin, only 13 seconds behind the Haas ITA. Billy Mishu currently in 6th place. Zaxify, he is now going into the pits to get a new wing. This may cost him some places. Yep, he is now going down positions. Currently now 7th. By the end of this, he might indeed be in 9th place. He might still be able to get into 8th due to Nick Azora still being behind by such a big margin. Let's hope that 3 or 4 extra laps will be good enough for Zaxify to pull this one back for him. He has been in that pit with a broken wing multiple times. Let's hope he can show his worth in this race. We've got Russell Biffin still currently in first place. I am very surprised if he has no damage due to him spinning out Zaxify after that turn there. Hopefully Dino can pull back his pole position as he did before. Hopefully Jolt JE_7 is currently behind his teammate in 3rd place. This top 3 is looking very interesting. We've got Zaxify only 7 seconds behind Dr. V1. That is not looking good, considering that might be 18 seconds behind the rest of the pack. That is not looking good at all. Russell Biffin still holding his pole position in the Mercedes. Hopefully that Dino can push for that first place, only by 1.5 seconds behind him. His teammate Jolt JE still currently behind him. Haran Ali in the Williams still in 4th place. Nick Azora still in last place, which to me personally, he is just racing his own race, which is fair to say the least. Zaxify still in 8th place. For me personally, I think his race is now over, considering that he is now a huge 18 seconds behind the rest of the pack. He might be able to catch up. He's just in the same straight as the Dr. V1 is. Hopefully that he can pull back into the top 5, maybe even the top 3, as we saw before. He can show the rest of his magic and his speed. He is currently still catching up with Dr. V1. Almost hitting the wall there. Zaxify is using as much ERS as possible to try and catch up. Hopefully he does not he doesn't have too much wheel spin, otherwise he will indeed crash out. We've got ITA in 6th place in the Haas, with still a penalty to withhold of him, which won't be as much of a heavy toll on him, as Dr. V1 is only 11 seconds behind him. As long as he doesn't have a big time behind him, then he should be fine. Hopefully that penalty does not increase for him this race. In this racetrack, me personally, it is a very challenging racetrack with a lot of corners and tight corners, and even like as we saw, 9 major players, never mind 11 players have gone out in this race. That goes to show that if it's rainy and it's in one of the most challenging tracks, you are bound and prone to most likely crashing out, as we have seen multiple times. And Zaxify managed to get a quick time with a 1 minute 53 seconds, which is now showing that he is now catching up, only 5 seconds behind Dr. V1. That is not looking good, considering that he is now showing how fast he can be. And as you can see, he is just off into the distance, Zaxify, compared to Dr. V1. Russell Biffin in lap 25 with Dino just about the same time, just behind him by 1.5 seconds, with Jolt JE still behind his teammate Dino, hopefully to help him out and stay and keep this top 3 going. Haran Ali 30 still in 4th in the Williams. Billy Mishu 31 currently in 5th. ITA in the Haas just less than a second behind Billy Mishu, trying to get that 5th position. Zaxify is still trying his best to pull back his race after not having such a great race here. Looks like these wet conditions have indeed showed how dangerous they can be in a F1 race in Baku. With Nikazora still racing his own race with only 34 seconds behind it's Zaxify. Hopefully he is alright. Maybe he's just learning the track, as all racers should do. You always got to start somewhere. Only 35, maybe at the end of this race. We are now currently in the final lap with Russell Biffin still in pole position. Dino now losing more than just a second of time behind Russell. We got Jolt JE still trying to help out his teammate with the podium position. We've got Haran Ali 30 in 4th place. This is going to be a very, very tight call here. You never know who might pull back here, whoever might win this race. There might be a crash just at the end. You never know. You cannot predict what happens here. Very clean turn by Russell there, just in the final, the second to final sector, in sector 2 right there. We've got Haran Ali still in 4th place. Jolt 8 JE in 3rd place with his teammate. Zaxify is still trying his very best to get into 7th place there. This might not be the best of finishes for him, since he is one of the fastest players out there. But I think mostly it will be a little bit unfair due to Russell still did spin out Dino there. But here we go. We've got Dino still trying to push that few seconds, but he is now losing time with only Russell just about to cross the line, and he has now won the Baku Grand Prix with Dino in second and Jolt JE in third place for a podium finish. Russell Biffen and the Mercedes in first. Pusher Dino 1420, and now in second. Jolt JE in third. Haran Ali now finished in fourth. Billy Mishu in fifth. ITA in sixth. The Doctor V1 in seventh. Zexify just now crossed the line in eighth. It will not be a very happy Zexify as I know of, as he did try to get his podium finish, but due to that very minor severe collision with Russell, that has indeed ruined his race, which I am very unfortunate for him. Nico Zora about to cross the line in Baku here. And there we go, in the Racing Williams. He just nearly spun out of the race at the end of the pack there. Now, well, that is Baku there, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed. We've got the race of the player. I can't even speak. The player of the race, or driver of the day, as they always say. And let's see Russell Biffen get his trophy with the Baku Grand Prix. Very big congratulations to Russell for winning the Baku Grand Prix with Dino with his big second place there, and Jolt JE in third place with a podium. Congratulations to all the three of them. I'm very pleased to be commentating the race in the Baku Grand Prix. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Hopefully you guys will be watching more of these F1 great social races, and hopefully we will see a little bit more drier weather in the coming days. Hopefully we will see more better qualifying, more better players into this race. Let's hope that less people will be crashing out, with two major people crashing out in this race, with Martin HTTVs and Carl. Sorry if I cannot pronounce your name on the race. It will be Karalt JEK. We've got two major players there, unfortunately not finishing the race. But with this ending of the race, hope you guys enjoyed this race. Hopefully we will see more of these fantastic races going up against each other. Hope you guys, and see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone. It is your boy Vincent on the commentator spectrum. See you guys in the next one.